Although it's not something I hear people speak of often, I do believe that your stream titles are affecting your viewership. And while I don't believe that just changing your stream title alone is going to send your viewership to the moon, there's definitely some missed opportunities here that you guys need to be taking advantage of. Also, as a bonus, towards the end of this video, we're going to take a look at my own stream title that I've used over many streams that has actually got me a ton of viewers based off of that stream title. But like I said, we'll talk about that later. Hello everyone, my name is Finest and I'm a Twitch and YouTube partner. I'm here to help you on your content creation journey, so if you do find anything useful in this video, consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribing to the channel for more content like this. But let's hop into what I'm actually talking about, the subject of today's video, because I know what you're thinking. Finest, you crazy bat. What are you talking about? Stream titles are worthless. They mean nothing. What are you trying to say here? So I'm actually going to move my camera here because we are not sponsored by Pop-Tarts. However, I'm always open to the idea. But anyway, stream titles. So this is a screenshot that I took, I don't know, maybe 2 weeks ago from the Escape from Tarkov category, which is the category that I tend to be in quite often on Twitch. And now these at the time were the top streamers in the category, and it was a good example, I think, and a good first place to start when looking at stream titles that do well. We're gonna get to the stream titles that don't do as well and that I think are harming your channel here later on in the video, but we're gonna start with what the top streamers are getting right, and in some cases what they're actually doing wrong. All right, so we're just gonna go from left to right here and dissect these as we go along. So the first title that we're going to look at here is from WillerZ. He was the top streamer in a category at the time, and he has a couple things going on here. First of all, we know that he is playing Escape from Tarkov solo in a game like Tarkov, which is a very immersive game. This is actually not a bad idea to throw into your stream title, because there's probably a large majority of Tarkov viewers who would like to see somebody who is solo, going out with just himself, no one else to protect him, go out and play Escape from Tarkov. It's a very difficult game. You can play with more than one person, but the solo Tarkov experience is something that a lot of people can relate to, as not everyone in Tarkov has somebody to play with. So it may seem simple, but this is actually doing him a huge service and telling a lot of people that, hey, if you're like me and you play solo, or you want to watch somebody play solo, come check me out. So as for the next part of Willer's stream title, he actually has 3 different commands listed. These are all sponsors of his, and they're more for the people that want to support Willer's, that already know what kind of streamer he is and have already decided that they want to check him out. So even though he only has like one actual keyword that's important to potential viewers, he does a good job with that one keyword at conveying a message and inviting people in. This format and the way he has his title laid out is actually my favorite way to do things, and we're going to talk more about why it's the best way to do things here in a bit. Okay, so next on the list here we had Glorious E. Again, I love what he's done with his stream title, and I'll explain why. In Escape from Tarkov, at the time that this picture was taken, level 68 is a pretty high level. That shows people, potential viewers, that he is somebody who plays this game a lot. He may just have a ton of knowledge and a ton of skill. That's what this level 68 conveys to me, a potential viewer, at the time of seeing this. What I think is more important is the very next step in this title, which is community PvP ! server. Now, the reason that this is really important and the reason that this is really going to help him out is because, like I mentioned just a moment ago, a lot of people in Escape from Tarkov don't have anyone to play with. In fact, I don't even think it's limited to Tarkov. I think it's just a problem in gaming in general. It's always hard to find new people to play with. But here we have a guy who's saying, listen, come hang out with us in the community. We'll have PvP servers. We can get you in our games and we can play together. You can maybe meet some new people, make some new friends. This actually fills a purpose that a lot of people are seeking on Twitch, and that's just to find people to play games with. Letting people know right in your stream title that you are willing to play with them as new viewers that may potentially come in is a huge plus to bring new people into your stream. Now, of course, test this out for yourself and see if you like playing with random viewers that come in, or maybe you want to specify it to make it sub only. I can tell you from firsthand experience that it's not always easy playing with random people, especially depending on the game that you are streaming, but I definitely recommend trying this out because it does build viewership. I've seen this in more than one game category. So one really important thing about stream titles that, again, I never really hear anyone talk about, at least for on Twitch, there is a cutoff for how many characters will be available to the person browsing the directory at first glance. So one huge thing that may be obvious to you is that you need to put the most important, attractive part of your title at the beginning, so the viewers that are scrolling through the directory can actually see it, read it, and decide if that's something they're interested in. All right, so next on the list we have Jennicles. She's a wonderful streamer, very community focused, awesome place to hang out. So her stream title for this day was a really good example of a comedic title, basically using the stream title to say something funny funny or witty in hopes that people get a chuckle out of it and maybe come to see what you're all about. I know it sounds crazy, but it actually can work out pretty well depending on how you use it. Now, one other thing that Jennicles is doing here that nobody else is doing in this particular picture is she used an emoji. I don't believe there's a way to do this on desktop. Please correct me if I'm wrong, but you can definitely do this on your phone's Twitch app. Basically, you go into your phone's Twitch app, you go into your stream manager, you make the title there, and then you can include emojis off iPhone or Android in your stream title, which can be a really eye-catching thing to do that, again, very few people actually tend to do. And again, just like Willers was doing over here, she has her sponsors as commands at the second half of the title, so they can still be seen by people coming into her stream, but they're not at the forefront. And I think it's time to talk about why this is a big deal now. And again, we'll go ahead and use Willers as an example here. When you open up Twitch, imagine you don't know who Willersy is. You just know he's at the top of the directory. Do you feel inclined to buy Huel, Fission, or NordVPN from this streamer? No, you don't know who this is. You have absolutely no idea who this is. You might know of these products and you maybe even use some of these products, but is there really anything at first glance convincing you that you need to buy NordVPN from this particular streamer? Not at all. But once you get to know Willers and you decide that you enjoy being in his community, you enjoy watching his streams every day, then that person is more likely to buy something that he is sponsored by because they know who he is, they enjoy his content, and they want to help him out a little bit extra in any way that they can. Far too often do I see people putting their sponsors right at the beginning of the title when it just has no place being there. Sponsors are for your community members that already know they enjoy your content and want to support you. The stream title should be used to get new community members into your stream. No one is going to click on your stream just because they see that you sell Huel. It's just not going to happen. Everybody has sponsors. It's not a big deal. It's nothing that's going to get somebody to click on your stream over someone else's stream. Moving on, let's talk about Freemason Live, another fantastic streamer, great guy, super friendly. His stream title is Least Toxic Tarky Gamer, Tarky being short for Tarkov. This is something that invites people in because Tarkov tends to be a game that ruffles some feathers, that makes people upset. And when you're watching a Tarkov streamer get mad, some people are into that, but a lot of people don't really want that from their, entertainment. They'd like to see their streamer have a good time, smiles, good vibes. They don't really want to see them rage all the time and yell and all that stuff. Not everybody, at least. Some people are into that. So Mason's basically saying, hey, listen, I am not toxic. You guys can come in here, hang out, and I am not going to get mad at this game. And he means it too. I know the guy. Very inviting title that lets you know that he's not going to be that kind of streamer, that kind of entertainer, the one who tends to get toxic, or at least, he's telling you that. Then you can go in and decide for yourself. Spoiler alert, he's not toxic. But anyway, I think good use of stream title here. I think it's very inviting, lets people know what they can expect, and it definitely invites a wide demographic of Twitch viewers. Again, he has his commands at the end, as you should. Keep that on the second half of the title. It's a win-win. Next, we have a really cool stream title here from Veritas. I enjoy this one a lot because as content creators, especially those in like the video game industry, we don't always get to go outside as much, go on vacations, do anything cool and fun like that. We're usually, stuck here glued to our computer monitors and whatnot. Veritas's title, Back from the Desert, exclamation Insta for pics. I'm instantly intrigued. Oh my God, he went to the desert. That sounds cool. I think it invites curiosity and it makes people want to know how the trip to the desert was. Last up on this first picture, we have Hodzi. She has the simple, "Ayo, I'm back," smiley face. Where did she go? Where was she this whole time? I'm not going to sit here and say that this is an exceptional stream title that definitely brought a lot of new eyes in, but it definitely means something to the people that already know her and that were wondering where she was this whole time. I think if you were a smaller content creator and you tried to do something like this, it would not go over as well for you. She has the luxury of being up here at the top of the directory where new people are going to find her anyway. All right, now we are finally on to the next picture, which is again the top streamers at the time. This picture was taken directly after the first picture you just saw. This is literally just the next chunk down in the directory. I thought there were some really good titles here, so I wanted to share them with y'all. My boy Geeksay coming in hot with the emojis again. He hit us hard with the funny stream title, Tarkov coming to the Wii. Spoiler, it's not, but that's hilarious. One quick thing I do want to say about giveaways right now is that it's important to know that giveaways, while they may bring eyes to your stream, may bring new viewers into into a stream, very rarely does a long-lasting relationship or connection form with that viewer who goes into a stream just for a giveaway. I can tell you from firsthand experience, I've done giveaways. A lot of the viewers that come in for those will be there at the time, but then you're likely to never see them again. I think giveaways are a good supplementary thing to do to boost your viewership, but they should never be used as a main booster. They should never be the main focus of growing your stream. There's a million other things you could be doing to grow a stream. The giveaway is a supplementary thing to do to help the other things along. Down here then we have Double Destroyer TV, level 70, again flexing that, you know, I play this game a lot and I'm probably pretty good at it badge. If you have the option to do that, I say go for it. But the next part again is more interesting to me. Tarkov's highest level female ? In a directory that's dominated by men, it is a really good way to stand out and potentially grab viewers who are looking to watch a female play Tarkov. On top of that, she's making the statement that she probably is Tarkov's highest level female player, which is pretty impressive on its own. It tells me that, hey, this chick really knows what she's doing, and I think it's a great attention grabber to get people to check out the stream. Now, a man that needs no introductions, but I will give him one anyway, that Friendly Guy TTV, hilarious, unique content creator in the Tarkov space. His specialty is being a friendly guy. He tends to play this, you know, hardcore shooter looter game completely passively, and you can see that right here in his stream title. He is level 32, which is a pretty good ways into the game with 0 kills. Totally unique, total attention grabber. Anyone who's scrolling through the directory may just look at this and think to themselves, well, I have to see what's going on here. This guy looks like a real character. All right, welcome to the secret section of the video where I'm going to ask you to leave a comment down below. Guys, please do not be afraid. I know content creation is a tricky subject. There's a lot to it. If you guys have any questions at all, ask me in the comment section. I will do my best to get back to you and answer the questions that you guys have. Also, if y'all are still enjoying the video at this point and it's giving you some value, do me a favor, hit the like button. It helps with the YouTube algorithm and it helps the channel grow. Anyway, back to the video. Great stream title, great streamer. Okay, let me move the camera once again so we can talk about this next set of streamers. So these are streamers that were more towards the bottom of the directory. They had lower view counts, and while it's not the title that's keeping them down here, it's certainly not helping them grow. And there's a bunch of reasons why, so let's talk about it. This is a mistake that I see literally thousands of streamers making on Twitch, starting your stream title with your sub goals. When a new viewer is scrolling through the directory and they're looking for potential streamers to check out, these viewers simply do not care about your sub goal. There's nothing about a sub goal being at the forefront of a title that makes a new viewer that doesn't know you decide, you know what, this guy is at 2 subs, he's looking for 5 subs. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go in there and I'm gonna be the 3rd sub to help him hit his goal. No viewers will ever do that, and it's just not the kind of thing that's gonna be helping you gain new viewers. It's not the kind of thing you want to put at the forefront of your stream title. This is most definitely the kind of thing you'd put somewhere in the middle or end of the title, but a new viewer is almost never going to care about this kind of thing, and it's just wasted space in the title. Next on the list we have PvP Enthusiast, and I actually really like his title and style. It also has the map that he's playing on currently, as well as a quick explanation of his playstyle in Tarkov. So I really do appreciate that this title is telling me a lot of information. It's helping me quickly decide if this is someone that I do want to check out or if this is someone that is not for me. Moving on, I want to talk about this title right here, Tarky with the boys. Again, letting you know that he's not solo, he is playing Tarkov with a squad, but I think this could have been done up in a way that made it much more interesting by saying something like tactical squad Tarkov gameplay or high level Tarkov squad gameplay, something to let you know that you were playing with people, and it just looks very interesting, very intriguing. I think that saying Tarky with the boys is a little on the underwhelming side, and also we don't know who the boys are, so are we inclined to care as new potential viewers? Again, I like exactly what he was going for with this title. I just think it could have been presented in a better way. I'm going to move my camera over one final time because this is the last page of streamers with titles that I wanted to discuss. Again, taken at the same time as the other pictures. This is just further down in the directory. So the first title I want to talk about is from Anti-Human here. He says, taking dabs and gaining ? We don't know what the last word there was. Whether or not you think this is an interesting title, what he is doing is conveying a hobby of his to potential new viewers that may also be interested in that hobby. Coincidentally, the guy right next to him is also doing something similar. He's asking, will the LA Rams beat the Bucks? He's talking about American football, and he's inviting people to come in and talk football with him. Anyone who's a fan of either of these two teams that happens to see this particular stream title may very well, just based off the title alone, click in there to talk to him about the game, talk about the teams, and just get to know him because they see that their hobbies are similar to this guy's. I just think that these two titles make for great talking points, and I think they're doing a really good job at taking advantage of the title. This guy seems to be going for a witty title down here. Bring your finest beverage and I will, you know, question mark. We don't know what else it says. I really like this title because it has my name in it. And then down here at the bottom, we have Brukami Games with the title, Will I Escape? To me, this seems like the title of somebody that didn't know what they wanted their title to be for that day, but they just wanted to hurry up and go live to start playing. We've all done it. I have done it. I definitely recommend putting a little more time and effort into your title. I know it's not going to make the biggest difference, but why deny yourself the opportunity to bring in a new viewer solely based off of your stream title? It just doesn't make sense to me. And that is everyone I wanted to look at and roast or commend. I mean, no ill will to any of the streamers that were featured in this video. I just wanted to talk stream titles with everybody and talk about how we can use them to our advantage to maybe gain potential viewers. All right, so remember earlier whenever I was talking about my own stream title that I use personally that has gained me a lot of new viewers, gotten a lot of new people to click into my stream just based off the title alone? Here is that title, and it may surprise you how simple this is, but the part that gets a ton of new people to come in is right here. New players, ask your questions here. I can't tell you how many people have come into my stream, opened up their first chat with a question to me based off of this title right here. I've played Escape from Tarkov for a very long time, so I'm always very confident in answering anyone's questions about the game. This is maybe not something that can always be applicable to you, but once you have gained a certain amount of knowledge in whatever field or directory you work in, you can also take advantage of this simple yet effective stream title. As you can see here, I'm following the same format that I recommend to everybody. We start out with the attention grabber that's relevant to new potential viewers, and then we follow it up with the things that are relevant to our existing viewers. So I have the sub goal. I'm talking about this application I use called BitBot that lets people know that that's running. I also let them know that they can jump scare me if they want. And last, I'll usually include my other socials such as TikTok or YouTube, things that are relevant to the people that already know me and are interested in the content that I put out. Like I said earlier, if this video helped you out, hit the like button for me, subscribe for more content like this, and if you guys want to come hang out live with me, my links to the Twitch are down below in the description. Do yourselves a favor and have a wonderful day, and I will see you guys in the next one.